Hello, Instagram. I'm just going to move you there. Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? I hope that this live stream was better than the last one. Hi, everyone. Hi, Eden Archie. Hello. Just let me know if you can hear me and you can see me okay. I tried to do a live in the alumni group on Friday. And it was just, yeah, it just never worked. It was just really, really strange. Let me just make sure that I'm live and you all can see me okay. Let me know. I'm just going to make sure that I've got comments loaded. Hello. Hi, everyone. I hope you guys are all doing well. Let me know. How's it going? How's it going? Sorry I'm a little bit late. I've been trying to sort out a whole host of things. And the whole host of things were very distracting, to be quite frank. Right, let me just grab up my notes very, very quickly. I'm just going to wait a little minute for people to hop on and make sure that everyone gets the notification, because sometimes we miss out, don't we? We do miss out. Hello, Been Creating. How are you? Hi, Clayton Illustrates. Hello. Just got a ka-ching. Oh, amazing. That's the best feeling. Hi, Southwest Sticker Shop. That's a mouthful. I'm not getting comments through on Facebook. Let me just have a look, make sure that. Yeah, I'm not getting comments on Facebook, so I will have to just click on the video. Ooh, you don't want to hear that, do you? Hi, Karen. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi, everyone. Hello. I just need to very quickly make sure that I can get comments, because unfortunately sometimes it lags just a little bit. So I'm just gonna make sure. It's just really it's always really awkward, isn't it, hearing you do you. Hi, Victoria. Hello, Karen. Hello. Hi, everyone. Right, okay. So I'm glad you can all hear me and see me okay. So how has everyone's week been? We're going to be going for about 20 to 30 minutes. I'm just going to... Yes, Sophie, I can see you messaging on the comments, so don't worry, I can see you. Although it's coming up in some places and not on others, so very, very strange. Hi, everyone. Hello. So... today we're going to be talking about where to find keywords. Now we're going to go, as I said, for about 20 minutes or so. And we're just going to be running through three places where you can find keywords. Now, what I would say is that we do have some resources available. If you're watching on Instagram, they are in the link in bio. So we have the 30 days to a kick butt Etsy shop launch plan. If you are new or relaunching your shop, that is free for you to go and download and use. And we also have the conversion masterclass as well. So if you guys want to go and hop on that, and basically we're going to be teaching you how to increase your Etsy conversion rate. So that is free as well. And that will be in the link in bio. Or if you're watching on Facebook, I will pop it in the comments and in the title. So Sophie, would you mind popping those two things in the comments as well? Hello, LLEDR. Hello, Louise. Hi, everyone. Oh, sorry about this. I've got a frog in my throat today. I don't know why. So, tell me, how are you guys getting on with your SEO? It's always a bit of a loaded question. How are you guys getting on with your SEO? Do you have some listings that are kind of performing well for you? Or do you have some that you kind of researched some keywords, you found them and you were like, yes, this is awesome, and then you get crickets? Let me know what you guys are thinking, because I would love to know how you are getting on with your SEO. And shortly we're going to be going through 3 places to find keywords for your listings. Now, sorry about this, guys. What I would say is that there are no such thing as good keywords. I'm just going to really quickly just throw this out there while I'm waiting for you guys to let me know how your SEO has gone. I mean, let's say over the past 90 days, so over the past 3 months, how would you say your SEO is doing? Now, there is no such thing as good keywords. I'm just going to come out there and say it. If you get told by anyone else that You need to find good keywords and bad keywords. It's kind of like saying you need to find a good car or a bad car. Like, cars are cars. They are what they are. And whether they're good or whether they're bad is kind of arbitrary. It depends on the listing, the item, the shop owner, all these things. So I just really want to quickly say that if you are using eRank or Marmalade or any of those like tools and you have got like a D grade or an E grade, don't take any notice of those grades because they don't take into effect your target audience, social media traffic, and all that good stuff. So I just really wanted to quickly just say that there are no such thing as bad or good keywords. There are keywords that work well for some listings and keywords that work well for other shops and other listings and all that good stuff. So just really quickly wanted to come on and say that. Oh, blimey, guys, sorry. Hi, Louise. Hey, hello. Karen says terrible, nothing is performing well. Okay, so maybe you haven't quite found the right keywords for those listings, but that's okay. SEO is actually a really simple practice, and a lot of people overcomplicate it. Like, you guys would not freaking believe the amount of emails and comments and questions that I get about SEO, okay? It can be really quite hard to just get across to you guys how easy the whole concept is. And it's very much a case of trial and error. Now, for sure, there are things that you guys can do to essentially just try and give you the best chance at trying to find the keywords that are going to work well for your target audience coming into your listing. People are saying that it's breaking up. I don't think it's my end, guys. Let me just go onto Facebook very quickly and just see. No, I'm watching it live on my end. Try refreshing, guys. Sophie, can you let me know if it's breaking up for you as well? And I will have a look. I will refresh it and see whether, just before I go into the whole big spiel, I don't want you guys to miss it. So, I'm just going to make sure. Let me have a look. Hi Sarah, hello. Louise says just starting out with looking at keywords. Most of my sales come from social media. Okay, so you're getting traffic from social media, which is great. And actually social media traffic is a great way to kind of see like proof of concept. So if you're driving traffic that is in your target market bracket and you're getting them to your Etsy shop and you're getting conversions, and it's such a great way to do the whole proof of concept thing. Jill, hi Hannah, sorry Jill, hi Hannah, hello, I am brand new here, hello. Jill says, I have keywords that are showing up for listings on page 1 of eRank, getting views, but not the sales I'd hoped in the lead up to Xmas. So that could mean multiple different things. It could mean that your listing is not ticking the boxes for your target market, or it could mean that actually your keywords are driving the wrong target market. Especially if you're using things like gifting keywords and all that good stuff, it could mean that perhaps you're driving the wrong traffic to your listings. But don't worry, we're going to be going through 3 places to really do some good keyword research. Perfectly Coastal says Facebook was breaking up, so I switched to IG. Yeah, if you're finding issues on Facebook, guys, switch over to Instagram because you might find that easier. Facebook has been a little bit wonky recently, although as far as I know, Facebook and Instagram use the same kind of place to do the live, so I don't know if one's doing the other or whatever. Who knows with Facebook? Sarah says, I'm brand new, I've just read through the 30-day kickstart. I'm so excited. Oh, amazing. That is awesome. So the first place to look for keywords, okay, is Etsy, right? And I'm just going to say, if you are not using the platform that you're planning to sell on to research your keywords, then you're missing out a big trick, like a big trick. So when you go onto Etsy and you start to type in a search, there is the auto-populated bar that kind of like drops down and says, okay, here's some popular things for you right now, right? And as you type, it'll obviously drop down some more relevant things, but use that, guys, really use that. And also, I don't know if you guys knew, but if you just go onto Etsy and you put your cursor in the bar, it will actually drop down and give you popular searches right now over the past week. So that is a really good thing if you are like like doing some product research, maybe for Q1 next year. You're thinking, well, Christmas is pretty much sorted out, so I'm going to start to look at what other new products I could be doing for next year. That's a really, really good place to go and just have a look and do some product research and see what's popular right now. So there is the obvious search bar. The other place is to actually do a rough search as to what your item is and see what pops up. If you're looking at it and saying, I am trying to sell a heart locket, right? And you type in heart locket, but the product that you're trying to sell isn't really coming up. Like, it's coming up with heart lockets, but you have a 9 karat gold heart locket, right? And you're thinking, well, all the things that are popping up don't really have a lot to do with what I'm trying to sell here. So obviously it's kind of not the right keywords. That's giving you clues that actually your target market is not using that phrase to search for what you have to sell. And at the end of the day, that is what you need to be looking for. That is the job of your keywords. Let's not forget that the job of your SEO on your listings and on your Etsy shop is to basically bring you traffic, but also to bring you targeted traffic. So that is why if you're using keywords like gift for her as its own keyword phrase, or present for mum, or Christmas present for her, just as its own keyword phrase, and you're not really using a lot of other things like other words to make it a long tail keyword, you're going to be getting the wrong traffic. Because a gift for her could be a crochet scarf, it could be a bath bomb, it could be a heart locket necklace, it could be a silver elephant necklace. And that is why sometimes people say that their keywords are not performing very well, or they have bad keywords. It's not the fact that the words they're using are bad, it just means that they're driving the wrong traffic to them, right? Does that make sense? And also what you have to think of as well is that for each keyword phrase within your listing, that has its own conversion rate, right? And we're getting quite micro into it now. But what that means is that, let's say you have gift for her, right, as one phrase. That could be performing at 0.001%. That's your conversion rate of that keyword phrase. That keyword phrase is not really pulling its weight, okay? But then you might have another keyword phrase that's like gold heart locket necklace for woman, right? And that is converting at like 5.2% for you because it's bringing more targeted traffic. And I think quite a lot of people, and let me know, give me a thumbs up if this is you, but you get quite caught up with using the right words. And as a matter of fact, it's not about using the right words. It's not about using heart print or nursery decor or living room new home gift or anything like that. It's purely about making sure that the keywords that you are using, you're not using the most popular ones, but you're actually using the ones that's going to bring the most traffic to you, okay? Because at the end of the day, as I've said, if you're driving the wrong traffic to your shop, your conversion rate is going to go, okay? And we don't want that, okay? So it could be that if you're saying nothing's selling, like I'm getting views, but people are not buying, that could be an ideal sign that yes, you're getting traffic, but people want something completely different than what you have to sell, right? So that's just my little spiel. I always get really in depth when it comes to SEO, so I'm going to try and like rein it back, right? But basically the Etsy search bar. So not only do you have the opportunity to type in things and see what comes up on page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, but also you have other people's tags. Now, did you know that if you go onto a listing on Etsy and you scroll all the way down, you have some suggested searches and other tags that they are using on their listings, right? So I don't know if a lot of you guys knew that or not, but if you go onto a listing on Etsy and you scroll all the way down, you will find them, okay? So you have that place to kind of look for inspiration as well. And if someone, has a badge on their listing that's making you go, I want some of that action, then go onto their listing and see what they're doing, right? There's no rules against this, okay? People do it all the freaking time. Facebook, can you still hear me and see me okay? Because I feel like comments have sort of stopped. Let me just have a look. No, okay, no, we're all good. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So There's the Etsy search bar, other people's tags. There is also, if you go onto Etsy categories, these are updated a lot. So if you go onto the category searches, so go onto the Etsy homepage as if you are just having a browse, so you're not trying to search for anything particular, you might actually find some really, really good ways to describe your items just through the categories on Etsy. So don't ever discount just simply going and having a browse, because you might come up with all these different things. I think that, to be honest with you, again, a lot of people are, the only reason they're not finding really good keywords is because they're trying to think too much like a computer. What's going to please Etsy? What's going to please the algorithm? When at the end of the day, the algorithm ain't buying from you, right? The algorithm is not going, hey, take my money, give me the thing. That's not what it's all about, right? So I think that just getting out of your head sometimes and going for a little shop, a little cheeky browse. And also, when you're doing this, I would say look for something that isn't what you sell, because you can get so bogged down. But even just try going and looking for like a headband or a hairband or a bath bomb or a, whatever, and just kind of see how other people are describing their items. Imagine yourself as like a shepherd and you're trying to herd your sheep towards your listing. That is essentially what SEO is. So let me know if that all made sense. Give me a thumbs up. Did that all make sense before I move on? I'm just gonna have a little sip of water. As you can see, the sun is glaring on me. If you're listening on the podcast, I have this massive window and it's sunny and it's warm today. So I'm in the south of the UK and it is 15 degrees here, which when you've had the heating on this morning is not ideal. Okay, cool. I'm getting a lot of thumbs up. Brilliant. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Thumbs up. Candle Magic, thumbs up. Eden Archie, thumbs up. Decals by Dusty, thumbs up. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Sophie says, I love your metaphors. I find it often easier to explain rather than the algorithm is doing this. And no, you're a shepherd. Herd those sheep. Nikki says, I'm just up the road and it's cloudy and dull. Well, as you can see, it's bleeding sunny here. So the next place is Google. Now, there is a plugin called Keywords Everywhere, which I would really recommend you guys get. They do have a free plan, but they also have a paid plan, which I use a lot. It's $10 and you get 100,000 credits. And I paid for this in January of last year and I'm still using the credits up. So it may be worth just investing $10 in this Google Chrome add-on, right? But what it does, and you'll see it, if you go on my videos where I'm doing keyword research on my channel, you'll see this little keywords everywhere. It's got a black circle with a red K in it. But it's really, really good for kind of giving you a little drop down menu and showing you exactly how popular that search is. So it's simply a case of going onto Google and typing in and again, seeing what comes down in the drop down menu. And you can also look and see what blog posts come up and stuff like that. So I really recommend getting Keywords Everywhere. It did used to be free, but now they have added on this paid thing. So again, what I would recommend is, using Google, really getting niche and micro with the kind of words that you're using, right? So let me know how many of you, because this is kind of interesting to me, how many of you will go on Google and simply search for what you are trying to list on Etsy? Let me know, because I think that a lot of people are, and even another question is, how many of you actually go onto Etsy and research and see what's going on there before you list anything? Let me know, because I think that a lot of the time, it can be, again, you can get so bogged down with, I have to use this word because Etsy is liking that word at the moment, and, all this kind of stuff. So let me know. Candle Magic says, sometimes. Definitely recommend having a look because it can be really, really useful. I've just realised I've left my jewellery wrapping mess behind me. I don't know if you guys can, yeah, you can see that. Sorry. I've just left my mess behind me. Sometimes on Google, more on Etsy. I've only looked on Etsy, never Google, says Playmont Bay Print Co. Sorry if I've said that wrong. But yeah, exactly. Have a little look on Google, because again, you know, let's say that you're selling a heart locket necklace. You could do a little search and find like Tiffany's website, and then you go on their website and see that they are describing it as a family heirloom. They are describing it as a keepsake. They are calling it a photo locket necklace. And those are 3 keywords that you perhaps would have never even thought of if you hadn't have found that page or blog post or whatever. So Etsy and Google, guys. All right. The third place, are we ready? The third place is Pinterest, okay? And if you guys have been with me for a while, you know that I really, really love Pinterest. I just think it's great, right? And I really, really think that if you go onto Pinterest, because again, Pinterest is a visual search engine. So Pinterest is kind of like a mashup between Google and Instagram, right? It's very, very search heavy, and obviously there's a place for going and looking for wedding inspo and aesthetics of things and recipes and crafts and all that kind of thing. But there is also the element that people are trying to shop for things on Pinterest, okay? So if you go onto Pinterest, and you don't, also guys, you don't have to like have an account on Pinterest or anything like that. If you can't work out Pinterest as a social media network, just use it for keyword research, okay? So if you go onto Pinterest, they also have the little drop down menu, which is a freaking godsend across all these 3 places, right? But you also have related searches. So if you do a search, and it used to be that they used to have like a little bubble bar at the top. Now, if you scroll down halfway through the page, they've just moved like literally halfway down. So if you search in heart locket necklace, about halfway down the page, there'll be like a little black box that will give you like other things that people have searched for when they've tried to type in those words. Does that make sense? So basically you're doing the exact same thing that you did on Google and on Etsy, but on Pinterest. Candle Magic says, I can't really work out Pinterest. Again, like you don't have to use it as a social media network. Just use it. Just literally use the search bar. Jax Anarchy says, I get stuck with Pinterest, never really got it. Yeah, but then again, like simply just use the search bar. You don't have to like get it as a social media network, right? But again, go onto Pinterest, do your search, and have a look and see what other suggested words that people are trying to search for when they're looking for what you have to sell, right? The other thing as well is to look at pins. Now, if you are really, really, really detailed with your search, you'll start to really hone in on the type of pins that are coming up from that search. So click on those pins and see what keywords are in the pin title and in the pin description. If you want to get really nitty gritty, click on the pin, go to their page and see what keywords they are using, right? So go onto each individual pin and see what keywords they've used in the title and in the description, right? And also you can simply just scroll down the page and see if, again, like a bit like what we did on Etsy, if anything is really hitting the mark. And this can be especially useful if you are really struggling with not knowing how to describe your item so that you can find keywords to bring people in. That's a really fab way to start to get a rough idea of what keywords you could be using. So guys, to summarize, Etsy, Google, Pinterest, all 3 things, unless you're using the keywords everywhere plugin, all 3 places that you can search for keywords. And actually there are times when I don't even use my pro account on eRank because I go and use all these 3 places, right? So I really, really hope this has been helpful for you. Don't forget, we have we have a load of resources on the website. If you go to handmadebosses.com, there is a page just for free things that you can use. There's the 30 days to a kick butt Etsy shop launch plan, and there is a 3-step framework to skyrocket your Etsy conversion rate free masterclass. I'll leave the links. If you're watching on Instagram, they'll be in the link in bio. On Facebook, they will be in this Facebook video description, or they'll be in the comments as well. Or just go to handmadebosses.com and you'll find them, right? So I really, really, really hope that you guys enjoyed this live. It's been so cool hanging out with you. I'm sorry for being just a little bit late, but guys, I really hope that you have a fab week. Now, there won't be be a live next Monday. Unfortunately, I am at a family funeral, so I won't be going live that day. But the next Monday, we'll be back, and we will be talking about where SEO really matters in your listing. So if you enjoyed this one, you better go and join me then. So that is the 29th of November. I will see you next. And guys, I hope you have a fab week, and I will speak to you soon. Bye, everyone.